I'd say first and foremost, I love working with Keanu Reeves. I think he's one of the best creative, collaborative partners I could have ever wanted, let alone imagined. Keanu and I, every time say, no, this is our last one, we're not gonna do it again, we'll see what happens. Then we go on a press tour. It seems like every time at the Imperial Hotel in Tokyo, we'll sit around having a few drinks in their Scotch bar. And we're like, ooh, that was a good one, good thing, you know, glad it's done, yeah, great. I got an idea. And it starts that way, and it starts with an idea on a napkin. And I honestly, at the end of it, I like the world. You know, John Wick has elements of things in it that I grew up watching. It has a sensibility of a Western, of a samurai movie, of a wuxia kung fu film. It has an underworld side. It has mythology. It's got car chases, you know. Like, what other franchise can you put 70s styles car chases, attack dogs, samurais, ninja? You know, I don't know. So it didn't exist, and then we got to make it exist.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as Derek Kolstad had these assassins come into this house to attack John Wick, and once John Wick took care of business, brought these gold coins and said, you know, I'd like to make a reservation. It was like, whoa, okay, well, what can that turn into? What is this other world? At the base of that, too, is Chad's belief that the more kind of ceremony that we can present with the high table is good to elevate them. Because we don't want to show the faces, like, we don't want to do, like, here's a table and there's 12 of them and they're all sitting, like, no, you don't see them. You never see them. But I think we can all relate to the idea of them. And so it's been cool to tap into that personally and then to put it into the art and then have that as this kind of overarching thing, and then have a character seeking a kind of liberation from that. He's extraordinary in the sense of how he's grown, how he matriculates all of his inspirations and his knowledge and his practicality. So to me, he's the director. He's also got a great hand and ear for script and for production. He knows how movies get made. And here, being on chapter 4, you know, I say these John Wick films for Chad and I are like we prepare a meal. We're the chefs, and he's the head chef. I'm a sous chef. And then we find the ingredients, we're putting it together. And that partnership has been really fun and some of the best creative days for me. If you enjoy the world building of the John Wicks, then we have a lot of fun stuff in store. We have new characters, new levels of action for John Wick action, the production design, the scale, the scope, a lot of big rooms, high ceilings. We're in Berlin, we're in Paris. We have amazing thespians and costume design. There's other themes that are coming back from all of different versions of all of the films. So there's stuff that you can recognize, and then there's new things. We're trying to cook up a beautiful feast with multiple courses and some nice wine. So sit back, see it on the big screen, eat some popcorn, and John Wick.